Hey guys, Arterot here, doing a certain lass a little favor. Now, she's evidently a scorned writer-to-be who was disillusioned by the fact that PublishAmerica consists of an amoral mix between a monkey zoo and the Italian mafia. Now, she was able to pull back her manuscript and keep the publisher from getting their grubby little paws on it. Once she realized that they were just going to cackle and snarl,
I have it now, my pretty.
to which, hey, I gotta give her props for escaping, but suffice to say she is displeased and requested that I put up another video about their antics. And it just so happens that I stumbled on such an antic fest. It's a bit dated, but still much more recent than the Atlanta Knights project. So you know what? Let's get right into it. This video is for Hikari Angel 7, because I'm going to assume those are Roman numerals because it's easier to pronounce that way. Now, back in around 2011, PublishAmerica released a new promotional offer. Something to give their signed-up writers a step up in the world, to say nothing for profiting off them shamelessly. Allow me to post it up on the screen and verbally present it to you in the ways of a southern snake oil salesman, because it just seems appropriate somehow. That's right, gentlemen. Our patented and perfected PublishAmerica method will get you readers quicker than a rattlesnake on fire, because we're going to bring your thinkings and scribblings down to the very homestead of a professional scribbler, thinker extraordinaire, one Mrs. J.K. Rowling, making a humble request that she sits her lovely self down and gives it a gander of 3. In fact, since we're thinking about you, the satisfied customer in this, we will let you ask her yourself, including a small, simple bit of writing to send her a specific message of your choice. All of this for the low, low price of 49 Soylent Greens, because we can't do what we do without people like you. Now, do I hear 4 orders? That's right, guys. If you paid PublishAmerica a fee of $49, it would deliver your manuscript right to J.K. Rowling herself, author of the incredibly popular and quite entertaining Harry Potter series. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. PublishAmerica, how could I ever have doubted you? What other publishing company could present such an incredible offer with the opportunity to have my manuscript, the very expression of my own soul, delivered to someone so well known in the writing world, so very successful? What if she likes it? What if she mentions it in her blog? What if she hooks it up with a real publisher? I mean, another publisher who isn't a total sham, and it becomes a super duper popular, and I get to go to book signings, and little lads and lasses line up with their merchandise and talk about how it changed their tiny, insignificant lives like Moses in the burning bush? I love this idea. I am writing a check to you fellas forthwith, my good friends, but in all honesty, I just have to know. I mean, you're a relatively small operation. How did you get the clout necessary to get Rowling to agree to this fantastic idea? Oh, she didn't agree. You guys apparently didn't even ask her about it. I see. Yeah, guys, I mean, it turns out that the organization, preparation, and advertisement of this incredible promotional offer was actually made without the consent, or for that matter, knowledge of J.K. Rowling herself. And there is where the wording of this deal comes in. See, these fellas were going to bring said books to the attention of the famous author, but they were pretty much just going to do that by bringing the books to Rowling's house without her permission, or, as said, her knowledge. For all intents and purposes, they'd probably just leave a box of them at her front door, or front gate if security doesn't let them reach the front door, unless by presentation they mean loading on a catapult and launching it through her dining room window. Anyways, as said, this is all without asking permission in the first place, so you could really achieve the same effect by sending it in the mail. Well, and let's face it, your chances then are probably better, because I'm willing to bet that Rowling wouldn't look favorably on any manuscripts delivered by a pushy publisher. Anyway, suffice to say, Rowling, or rather her lawyers, issued a cease and desist order to the publisher, for a couple of obvious reasons. First of all, let's say you became a huge YouTube sensation, and, you know, you had a whole bunch of fans, etc., etc., and another channel, smaller and looking to get popular, announces a big deal wherein if someone subscribes, they will give that customer your personal home phone number, which is technically public knowledge because it's on the phone registry in your town, albeit buried in, 18 other people with the same last name. Now, would you be terribly thrilled at being woken up at 4 in the morning because a squealing fan halfway across the world got your contact information from a guy that you had never heard of until now? I don't think you would, and frankly, I don't think I would. Second, Well, PublishAmerica isn't spending oodles of money mailing these. They themselves admit that they're only doing this particular offer with that particular author because they're in the area anyway for some kind of festival book thingabob thing. I don't know. The chances are all they're investing in this little excursion is half a tank of gas driving to her house to drop it off. Maybe a little bit more on the cardboard box they would use to hold all the manuscripts. And since they didn't even mention this idea to Rowling in the first place, well, what you want to bet that they're not going to be sharing that $49 per pop with her either. So, publisher makes dick move again, and lawyers look to stamp it out, which led to the publisher taking down the offer, probably with no refunds for the customers. Clearly, the only reasonable course now is to just bow out, admit defeat, try to minimize the damage, which only goes to show that PublishAmerica reasons for no man, because their legal team issued a cease and desist order insisting that those who insisted on a cease and desisting them. Don't even try to keep track of that. In essence, PublishAmerica claimed that being told not to promise to drop manuscripts off at one's personal residence was simply unfair. Because let's face it, Rowling's address is open to public knowledge, so anyone could send anything to her house. Completely failing, of course, to go back and explain why we should pay $50 for the privilege when we're better off mailing the e-transcripts to her fan club, but God only knows. Of course, PublishAmerica was generous about this, insisting at the end of the letter, link below to it because I take care of you folks, that as long as these evil insistences on not bothering this woman is immediately dropped, they would be more than happy to settle things amicably. Which I figure roughly translates to, endorse our book delivering deal or we'll wrap your client up in court for 6 years. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to dig up information as to how this whole snafu has been resolved, or even whether it's been resolved yet, since we are talking about lawyers here. They seem to have really long lifespans. Anyways, if anyone can dig up links as to just what happened afterwards, it'd be much appreciated. Send them to me. I'll add them to the video description so others can enjoy. By the way, PublishAmerica also knows where President Obama lives, resulting in the awesome offer that, for a discount of only $29, they will personally, by courier, let the President, Harry Reid, local congressman, and your local TV show know about their book. Oh my God. Contact with the President of the United States. How else could I achieve that? Aside from snail mail, and email, and Twitter. Follow me on Twitter. Oh, wait, those don't reach him personally most of the time. Well, same deal with PA's little bundle pack. PublishAmerica, you are just so bloody adorable. Please, I endorse any and all attempts to run promotional offers, because I suspect I'm going to be using you guys for a lot of material in the future. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Arterot telling you, nay, commanding you, to like, subscribe, check out my other videos if you're a newcomer. Send me stories on ridiculous or outright bizarre occurrences. By all means, I want to know. Also, to Hikari Angel 7, I don't know if you checked it out yet, or even if you came here from that site, but you might want to check out the Absolute Right water cooler. It's a great forum, lots of authors, plenty of people to discuss your work with, to say nothing for ranting about PA. I'll include the link to this description, just in case. Everyone take care, and just remember that getting your book out there is important, yes, but there are plenty of folks in the world more than willing to take shameless advantage of that desire. So be careful out there, kiddies.